My Family's Wind Farm by Katie Olthoff. My Family's Wind Farm, written by Katie Olthoff, designed by Jen Hindman, printed as a special project of the Iowa Agriculture Literacy Foundation and the Iowa Energy Center. Hi, my name is Callee. I live with my mom, dad, and brother on a farm in Iowa. Our farm produces corn, soybeans, and electricity. Callie's family lives in Iowa. Like many other Iowa farmers, their family raises corn and soybeans. The corn and soybeans are used to feed animals. They are also used to make fuel and many other useful things. The family also leases their land to power companies who installed wind turbines. The wind turbines turn wind into electricity. A farmer is someone who grows food or raises livestock. Fuel is a material that produces heat or power like gasoline. Electricity is the flow of electrical power or electrons moving. Farms use natural resources like soil and sun and water to grow plants that are used by humans or animals. My family has been raising corn and soybeans on our land for 5 generations. Now that we use other natural resource, wind, to create electricity. Wind energy has been used on farms for hundreds of years to water livestock or grind grain. Machines powered by the wind were called windmills. Today, wind turbines are used on farms to make electricity. Livestock are farm animals including cattle, hogs, sheep, goats, poultry, and others. Natural resources are any material found in nature that is useful to people. Air, water, soil, and fossil fuels are a natural resource. There are several wind turbines in our corn and soybean fields. The wind turbines are taller than the Statue of Liberty. They reach high into the sky because there is more wind than there is at ground level. Wind turbines are around 328 feet tall. The Statue of Liberty is only 305 feet tall. Wind turbine blades are usually 116 feet long. Did you know Iowa is a good place for wind turbines because of our strong winds? About 1/3 of Iowa's energy is produced by wind power. Air moves faster and more consistently farther from the Earth's surface. Near the ground, it can be blocked by buildings, trees, shrubs, and other obstacles. Blades are the parts of the turbine that are pushed by the wind. Wind turbines are the opposite of fans. Fans use electricity to turn their blades and make air move. Wind turbine blades are pushed by the wind and make electricity. Other natural resources can also produce electricity. Coal and natural gas can be burned to produce electricity. Coal and natural gas are fossil fuels. They cannot be replaced when they are gone. Burning fossil fuels to provide electricity creates pollution. Air pollution is bad for our health and the environment. Wind turbines do not create air pollution. A fossil fuel is a fuel formed in the earth over millions of years, not renewable. When the wind blows at least 7 miles per hour, the huge blades turn. The blades are connected to gears inside the turbine. The gears power a generator that creates electricity. Electric generators are made from copper wire and magnets. As the magnets spin around the copper wire, electricity is created. A gear is a wheel with teeth that connects to another wheel with teeth. A generator is an engine that changes energy like wind energy into electricity. The wind turbine blades make shadows and sounds as they turn. Womp, 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 womp. Electricity travels through wires to people and places that need it. Some of the wires are buried underground and some are stretched across the sky, from one electric pole to another. Electrons are negatively charged and are attracted to the positive side of the magnets. The magnets start moving the electrons through the wires, and that movement of electrons is electricity. Electrons negatively charge particles that spin outside the nucleus of an atom. Their movement creates electricity. The flow of electrical charge or current produced from a wind turbine moves through buried electric lines to a transformer. A transformer is like the one pictured above. They help move electricity long distances. A current is the flow of electric charge. And a transformer is also a device that helps transform electricity long distances by changing the voltage of the electric current. The electricity is used in people's houses and businesses. We use electricity on our farm to dry our corn and soybeans after harvest. We also use energy from other renewable resources like ethanol from corn and biodiesel from soybeans. Corn and soybeans need to be dried after harvest so that they don't spoil when they're stored. In addition to fossil fuels, electricity can be produced from renewable resources like ocean waves, solar energy, or flowing water. Wind is a renewable resource. Harvest is when farmers are gathering their crops. Biodiesel is a fuel that can be made from soybeans and used in diesel engines. Did you know Iowa farms produce energy from other renewable resources like corn and soybeans? Corn can be turned into ethanol to power our cars, and soybean can be turned into biodiesel to power our buses and trucks. Ethanol is a fuel that can be made from corn and used like gasoline. Renewable resource is a material found in nature that can be used over and over and replaced. I use electricity at home when I bake. My oven is powered by electricity. I use my tablet to look up recipes. My iPad charger uses electricity. Our one wind turbine produces approximately 6 million kilowatt hours or kWh per year, enough to supply 1,500 average households with electricity. Kilowatt hour is abbreviation for kilowatt hour, a unit for measuring energy. And of course, our lights and refrigerator use electricity. An iPad uses about 11 kilowatt hour of electricity per year. A refrigerator uses about 350 kilowatt hour per year. Corn and soybeans are the main commodities on our farm. Each wind turbine sits on half an acre of land from our fields. We had to decide if it was better to plant crops or to harvest electricity from the wind. An acre is a measure of land approximately the same size as a football field. Acre is a unit of measuring land about the size of a football field. Crops are plants raised for food. We can only sell corn and soybeans once a year at harvest time, but we can sell wind energy anytime the wind blows. Farming is a very unpredictable business. Weather, pests, and plant disease can hurt a crop. Farmers often produce more than one crop or animal. This means that they can produce more than one commodity. They can also earn money from a second business like trucking or seed sales. This way, if their crops are damaged or livestock gets sick, they will still receive income from other parts of their farm. A commodity is something that can be sold. We don't actually own the wind turbines, the power company owns them, but we own the land where they are built. Some farmers do own the wind turbines. They can partner with other farmers and form businesses called cooperatives. When several farmers join together to form a business, it's called a cooperative or co-op. Co-ops can sell seed, animal feed, fertilizer, chemical, or a variety of other products. In a wind energy co-op, several farmers invest in the turbines and they all share in the profits when the electricity is sold. Feed is food for livestock. One day I want to help manage a business. Maybe it will be a bakery, or maybe it will be an energy business or a cooperative. Co-ops or cooperatives are businesses owned by members, often farmers, who can bargain for better prices for their products. Co-ops can offer services like grain buying and fertilizer sales. How a turbine works. The brakes inside the gearbox stop the blades from turning if the wind is blowing too hard. Ladders and platforms inside allow workers to move up and down to make repairs if needed. A generator converts mechanical electricity into electricity. Cable carries electricity to the transmission line. The blades will catch the wind and spin. Sensors like a wind vane tell which direction the wind is blowing and turn the turbine to face into the wind. There is a computer system that controls the directions of the blades. And there are also buried transmission lines that carry electricity to transformers.